Hey everyone, welcome to CloudEagle's product webinar. I'm Joel from the marketing team joining here today to take you through one of the major challenges that organizations are facing, which is optimizing SaaS spend. So if I ask you, how much is your organization spending annually on SaaS? Will you be able to give me a direct, a 100% confident answer? You may track your spreadsheets, you might look at your item platforms, but without deeper integrations into each of your SaaS applications, you won't be able to give me an accurate data of how much your organization is spending annually on SaaS. And that's exactly what CloudEagle solves. And that's exactly what we are going to see here today as I will be joined along with our product manager Vibhu while he takes you through CloudEagle demo and gives you an overview of how CloudEagle's app spend and showback report works. All right. So first, before we get into the demo, I want to quickly pick your brains for a few minutes, talking about some of the challenges and pain points that organizations are facing. So the first, one of the major challenges is that right now an organization is using around 300 plus SaaS applications. So that's a huge number. But if you ask them how much of these applications are actually tracked or managed by IT teams, the answer would be around 60%. So this is not a stat I'm pulling out of thin air. We actually surveyed 1,000 plus CIOs and CISOs, which we have presented in our Cloud Eagle's IGA report, which was released a few months back. You can check it on our website. So the data that we found out is that around 60% of SaaS and AI applications in an organization is unmanaged by IT teams, which means that employees and departments are purchasing these apps on their own, and IT and finance teams are only able to see around 40% of these applications. And talking about SaaS spend, uh, a recent research report that we published back in 2024, we highlighted that an organization is spending around $3,500 per employee per spend on SaaS apps. So that's a huge number. And this takes application spend to the third highest spending in an organization right after employee salary and office leases. Right. So this is the reality that organizations are facing right now. So now, what's the pain point that we hear from our customers due to this lack of visibility? Um, so we often come across our customers saying that, hey, we have purchased like 500 licenses, but we don't know how much of these licenses are utilized properly in order to justify our ROI, and we are unable to see attribute spend to each department so that we'll be able to allocate our budget to the right department who spends the most on SaaS applications. Another thing is auto renewals, right? So what we hear is that, hey, we don't know that there is an application existing in our stack until the renewals comes in. By the time it's too late, and we end up paying for an application that my team or our team is not even using it anymore. And lack of automated workflows. So IT finance teams and procurement teams are spending most of their time tracking spreadsheets, visiting each applications or the finance tools to identify spend data, and this takes time, resulting in delays in optimizing the cost, and happens to be a major blocker in helping CFOs, keeping up to the mandate of optimizing 30% of their SaaS spend. So that's a challenge and that's the pain point that we are seeing in organization. Um, so moving forward, so what's the future? What's the way forward from here? What's the need for change? We know that traditional tools, like using manually tracking the spend, using spreadsheets, doesn't work in an era of SaaS and AI applications. So how do we overcome it? We need an platform. We need an automated solution that provides 100% visibility into SaaS and AI apps, a platform that provides not just login level data, but it provides a platform that provides a feature level data into your SaaS applications, a platform that automates renewal calendar. It sends you, automated renewal alerts, so you always stay ahead of your renewals. A platform that helps you harvest unused licenses and helps you optimize your spend. A platform that provides automated workflows to save time for your IT procurement and finance teams. And CloudEagle is exactly that platform. So CloudEagle is a SaaS management and governance platform that helps you discover, govern, and optimize your um, SaaS applications. So one of the major pain points that CloudEagle solves is that uh, CloudEagle acts as a single source of truth for your application and your SaaS applications and AI spend. It has workflows to automate your renewals. It provides showback reporting that exactly attributes the spend to each of the department. So you will be able to see which department is spending on what of the licenses. This will finally help you put an end to shadow IT and rogue purchases. So CloudEagle is a platform with the highest number of integrations according to Gartner's 2025 SaaS management Magic Quadrant for SaaS management platforms. And CloudEagle provides end-to-end visibility into not just your SaaS apps, including your AI applications, its spend, its licenses, its contracts. It's a unified platform that brings all of it under one use, under one roof to help you optimize your spend and secure your SaaS stack. So before we get into a demo, I wanna I want you to go away with three game changing points, which is visibility, accountability, and time. Visibility, of course, what you can't see, you won't be able to track it, you won't be able to manage it, you won't be able to optimize it. So CloudEagle provides complete visibility in your spend. Accountability with CloudEagle's showback reporting, you'll finally be able to hold accountable of the departments what they are purchasing, which will finally help you to optimize your spend and prevent shadow IT and time. So CloudEagle doesn't just solves you, helps you optimize your spend with its automated workflows. You'll be able, your IT teams, finance and procurement teams will finally get their time back and focus on critical tasks that require their utmost attention. So I think I've got enough of your attention. Um, I think I will move this forward to our product manager Vibhu as he will take you through a quick demo of the CloudEagle platform. A fair warning: once you see the platform, once you see how easily CloudEagle can help you optimize your spend, you'll start wondering if this was this easy, why was I doing it the hard way for so long? So hope you guys are ready. Over to you, Vibhu.
Thank you, Joel, for that introduction. I'm going to show you how CloudEagle provides you with complete spend visibility and lets you analyze your spend based on applications, departments, cost centers, users, and more with its report. Now, without further ado, I'm going to dive right into the demo. First, CloudEagle lets you connect your finance system and brings in all your transactions for the vendors, and it automatically categorizes the SaaS spend and non-SaaS spend. And in order to track any of the vendor in CloudEagle, you just confirm that vendor, and once it is confirmed, you could see the spend of all of these vendors in a single view. And if you want to see more details about the spend, the transactions of your vendor, you could go inside the vendor and see its transactions with all the details and the line items. Now, a lot of customers come up to us that they are able to see the spend based on their vendors in their finance system, but uh, they do not get to know the spend of each individual application that a vendor could have, because a lot of times a vendor could be providing multiple applications, and there are resellers that also provides multiple applications. So CloudEagle provides the capability to divide the vendor spend into each of its applications by linking the transactions directly to the applications. Now, you don't have to do this all manually. CloudEagle's AI is capable of automatically identifying the application from the transaction description. All you need to do is review the detected applications for the transactions, select all of these transactions after the review, and link them at once. Now, if a transaction doesn't get a auto-detected application, you do get the option to select the application manually. For example, in case of this transaction, you could select the application as Lucidchart, or you could even select multiple of these and then link it. Once the applications are linked to the transactions, we are able to show you the accurate application spend for uh, all the applications. And this application spend is used for showing you a lot of useful reports. Now, one such very popular report that our customers find super useful is the Showbacks report by department. I can select a time period and generate this report. This report shows your spend for each applications by their departments that are using the application. So this application AHA is being used across so many of these different departments. You could also see who are the users who are using the application in the particular department, and then what is the showback on the department for that application. Now, this report could be used for cost allocation, uh, forecasting, and your budgeting. There are a lot of other reports that could also be used for your FP&A, such as uh, in the vendor spend, there are these reports which are spend based on payment method, spend based on entity, spend based on cost center, and a lot of others. We also have reports such as total spend by each user that shows you how much you are paying on SaaS for each of the employee. And you could also see which are the applications that these employees are using. Thus, CloudEagle provides you with a lot of reports that provide you with spend visibility, helps you analyze the spend based on different parameters, and allows you to uh, do your FP&A forecasting and budgeting in a very smooth way by automatically identifying your SaaS spend and letting you calculate the application spend. That brings us to the end of this webinar. If you would like to try it hands-on, please visit cloudeagle.ai and schedule a demo with us. Thank you so much for joining us today. I truly appreciate your time and engagement. We'll be sharing the recording via email shortly. Until next time, stay safe, keep learning, and stay tuned for more upcoming webinars. Goodbye.